crazy. Here we go. Okay.
Hello, welcome to the Osteopathy and Healing Center. This is the direct myofascial release. You want to have the patient laying down on their back, like so. And we're going to be focusing on these lateral myofascial structures to stretch them, to release them. So we're going to be focusing on things like the scaling muscles that attach to the cervical vertebrae, and then go down to the ribs, the sternocleidomastoid, but the clavicular portion we're going to stretch, and also the anterior portion of the upper trapezius muscle. So let's get started. You're going to need one hand underneath the patient's occipital bone, and you're just going to cradle their head in your hand. And then you're going to bring the ear to the shoulder. And as you're going to do that, you're going to contact the shoulder and the clavicle, applying a nice firm pressure as you bring the ear to the shoulder. And you hold. Now they're going to be breathing in and out. So my hand is contacting the upper ribs, the clavicle or the collarbone, and the shoulder. And you're going to notice as they're breathing, she's so cute. As they're breathing in, you're going to resist the motion of their shoulder lifting and their head wanting to go back to neutral. As they're breathing out, you're going to apply a little bit more pressure to stretch laterally. Okay, bringing the right ear to the right shoulder. So you have to be aware and you have to be paying attention here to what you feel is going on underneath your hands. So again, as they breathe in, you resist the motion. As they breathe out, you apply a caudate pressure on that shoulder. And if the neck allows you, again, you bring the ear to the shoulder, stretching that side. So we are loading the myofascial tissues of the neck as we're pressing down inferior caudate to the feet. And we're going to the restrictive barrier, and that restrictive barrier changes as you're holding, and you go with the restrictive barrier as it changes. So we're maintaining the oppositional tension. And again, deep breath in. We resist the movement of the head and upper thorax, and then breathe out. And then we move with the next restrictive barrier. And we will feel the restrictive barrier moves. We do this for a couple of breaths, and as we feel that there is change in tissue tension, and then slowly bring it back to neutral. And you could do the same thing to the other side. And we'll just check. This side is better. So this left side was more restricted, and we did some work on that. And they will need some more work on that, but that is the principle there. Okay? Direct myofascial release.